Hi.
Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
everyone.
How are you? How are you doing, Selena Stella?
I am doing very well, especially after reading your wonderful review. I am over the moon.
So much. But I have to start from there itself. What a beautiful film, Selena. What a lovely venture to venture back into films. I don't know if it's a good word, but yeah, it's lovely seeing you.
Thank you so much. Um, I uh, I just feel that the entire credit goes to Ram, the captain of the ship, and of course, everybody has talent within them, but it is always the credit goes to, in especially when you're doing cinema, a lot 90% of the credit goes to the captain of the ship, and I could only do my best because I was directed well. He knew my potential. He knew that what Selena is capable of, what are my plus points, and everything. And it was great to work with a friend who understands you, and at the same time, as a professional, he is brilliant in his technical skills also.
If I'm not wrong, Selena, Season Greetings is more or less like a tribute to Rituparna
Yes.
Ghosh's cinema. Was it very conscious call said yes to Ram because he had a very funny story. He got you in a part. He narrated.
Sorry, you're breaking up, my dear. I couldn't hear your question very well.
Okay. If I the film you say is a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh
Yeah.
cinema, and if I'm not wrong, Ram narrated a script in a parking lot. Like
Yes, that's true.
it's a
In fact,
cute story.
Ram was.
Hmm.
Well, Ram and I, to begin with, we go back a long way as friends, firstly. And Ram was in Dubai, and he was promoting his other film, Cakewalk, at that time. And as friends, we always meet up. And Ram came to meet me, and we both went for a. Firstly, I ended up at the wrong place because he gave me the wrong hotel name. And I drove 20 minutes to the wrong hotel. So obviously I didn't find Ram there. And then finally we found each other. So we missed our date at where we were supposed to go also. So we just, as when friends catch up, you start catching. We got a Starbucks coffee and we sat in my car and we were driving around, and then Ram started talking about the film. And I was initially not so sure that I even wanted to come back in films, but I had just lost my parents and my mom recently, and it was mummy's last wish that I go back to cinema. She said, "You have to go back to cinema. You must continue to work. It is a great blessing, and you get so many good offers. Why are you not ever saying yes to them?" So shortly after that, when Ram narrated the script to me, the one of the most important aspects of the script was the relationship between the mother and the daughter, and
Exactly.
that was like a big sign for me from above, that from my mother. I took it as a sign from my mother. And I guess I was right, because we are getting phenomenal reviews for the film. People are loving the film. We're getting so much feedback from the LGBTQI community, from people, from older people who talk about something as simple as in the movie, the dialogue where I say that email के ज़माने में भी माँ मुझे चिट्ठी लिखा करती थी. So people have taken these things, they feel emotional, they connect to it in some way, and it's amazing to be a part of a project which is resonating with diverse people around the diaspora of the viewers. And I am so glad. I think. And then another thing, which is, I always, when Ram and I speak this morning, we were speaking and we were talking about divine intervention. This is a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh. Ram has known Rituda closely. I have known Rituda closely. We both are from Kolkata and we have both known. So just before Rituda passed away, we were in talks about doing a project together. And the last time we spoke was when Rituda's dad died. And he was upset about it. And we had some intimate conversations. I was about to deliver my first set of twins that time. I was almost going to explode with babies. And we had a very good conversation. He said, take 3 months, 4 months, whenever you're ready, we can go forward with it. And next I hear that he is no more. So I always felt that that story was left unsaid, and it's still continued from beyond, but in a completely different way through this movie, which is a tribute to his life. It is a movie by somebody from Kolkata, somebody who is a dear friend, who's a acclaimed author and writer. And Ram had just made Cakewalk at that point with my dear friend Isha Deol. And I loved Cakewalk. Cakewalk was such an empowering film, especially for women today all over India. And Isha had done, I saw a side of Isha which I had not seen before. And it was also very inspiring to see how Ram's insight into people is, what he takes out of people, you know. So that was great. And when I saw myself on Seasons Greetings the first time, I was like, is that me? Because this is the first time I felt that I played someone who has nothing to do with me personally, the way I am. And it came across well. It was good to leave Selena. Selena had a lot of excess baggage. So,
So as an actress, it was like the meat you could dig your teeth into and just best out of it.
as an actress, what I would like to say is that for me, it was very good to leave all the baggage that I was dealing with at that point, from my parents' death to our baby's death and everything. So it was good to come out of that and become someone else who doesn't have any of these problems and any of these issues, who still has their mom with them, who has just who is in a new relationship. I mean, you know, because what happens is that when you go through tragedy, you want everything to stop around you, and you want things to go back to a time when these tragedies were unimaginable, you know.
Exactly.
Romita from Seasons Greetings did that for me. Interacting with all characters in my film did that to me. It helped me leave my pain behind and become someone else. And I guess yeah.
Selena, one thing very interesting in your journey, if I have to say, would be you were almost on like the peak of your career, doing so well, and then thing we know is you just left everything on your hat and just left. Like how did that happen? Like was it difficult for you to leave stardom
You
behind?
know, I started. Okay, we lost. We
No,
lost.
no,
I
it-
started my career at a very young age, and I've been in the limelight since the age of 15 and a half, 16 years old. For me, when I took a break and I took a sabbatical, I was like till here, and I really wanted to experience what I had never had a normal life, you know. I had always had a life in the public eye. I had always I was always a professional. I was always on the go. I was always working. I had never had holidays. I had never had, literally I was constantly working, and I was reaching a level where I knew if I continue like this, I will continue to do well, but there will be one day when I will have a complete flatline. I will flatline completely. When I met my husband, I knew that I have this great opportunity of experiencing peace and experiencing the calm that I'm craving, you know. And I did. I really enjoyed the last few years traveling in different parts of the world, living with my husband is from the corporate world. We lived in Singapore, we lived in Dubai, now we're in Austria, becoming a mother to two sets of twins, working with United Nations, cutting my single. I explored many aspects of myself as a talent and as a human being, you know. I'm
exactly.
so glad I did that.
So there are no regrets. In simple words, I have to ask. There are no regrets for leaving stars. I was so loved. Like one of the most commercial successful stars we have. Like there are no
Not
regrets.
at all, not at all, absolutely not. You know, when you make a decision in life, you got to stand by it. Yeah. If you don't back your own decisions and you continuously remain in doubt, you will never experience the beauty of that experience. So if you decide to take a break, then you decide to take a break and you do what you must pursue to. Human beings must grow in all dimensions. They don't have to only be going in one direction, you know. So I am a human being who needs to expand myself in all dimensions. I will do a film when I'm really connected to it now. I will cut a single when I have a beautiful song and I want to use it, and I've got millions of views for my single for United Nations. um, uh, I will continue my work with United Nations because that gives me immense joy, you know, working for LGBT rights globally. And I love doing every now and then a beautiful piece of cinema like I did with Ram. And this is how I would like to live my life. But I'm not going to
Selena,
leave one thing for the other. You know, it's like that.
one thing which I when I was uh, when I always read about it is something to always be vocal about whatever it's with you. And
Sorry, you're
like
breaking up. I can't hear you. That's why making all crazy faces.
I am
Okay.
and Selena, one thing which you have been very vocal about entire journey and struggle through depression. It's now celebrities are coming out talking. Been a couple of years back, I remember when unfortunately a child, but then also to say that mental health is so important. We so need to talk about it and keep it so close, thinking about the image and stuff we need to take up. And you still are very, very. Would you like to shed some light on that?
Um, Depression taught me one thing, and a very important lesson, and that we take our bodies, our minds so much for granted, you know, that we do not focus at all in our daily lives in giving our mind rest, in giving our mind peace. And the fact of the matter is, when you are down, out, and low, everything stops around you. Even the people who are dependent upon you, even they take a hit for you, like your children, your husband, your family, your loved ones. And it is very important for us to work on our mind before we work on anything else. And if your mind you feel is broken, it is okay. There is nothing wrong about that. We are humans. We also shatter and break with experiences, or sometimes with no reason at all. And this is an illness, and this has a cure. You can get cured and you can emerge from it victorious. And I did that. I did that. I think I did that. And I give a lot of credit for this to my husband. Definitely. My children, they helped me pull through with this. But I also give credit to getting back to cinema a lot. Thanks to Ram Kamal, because he's the one who said, Lina, you have to sail through this. You have to do things which are going to take your mind off and focus your energy and your potential at something that will make you, give you confidence. And yes, one of the most important ways of getting over depression is doing things which give you confidence. So if it means sitting in front of the mirror and putting makeup on and looking nice for one evening, do that. If wearing a good dress makes you feel good for a day, do that. Go do a workout, read a nice book, you know. So stay away from triggers that trigger your depression, or people who trigger your depression. So all these things are, these triggers are very important to avoid. And get help. Don't be afraid of it. Don't hide it. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be feel lonely. It's okay to hit a low, but don't hide it. Do get help for it.
Selena, one thing in today's time, Bollywood is offering lovely roles to the actresses, even who are married. Initially, there was image. If you're married, you're not going to get certain kind of roles.
Yeah.
Now the actors are so, and there are so many beautiful characters. Do you miss that you will be vouching for those kind of roles? You are really prepared to dive into the season.
I would love to work again, but I would like to work a little bit on my terms and conditions. It has to be with the right person, with the right chemistry. That's most important for me. To work with a director who, and I love this genre of films, which I did with Ram. And if I could keep working with Ram again and again, I would do that, because we do share a very special relationship and rapport, both off the set and on the sets. So that really helps. But yes, I now only want to do good project which make people smile and give me great sense of achievement and validation as an actor. That's all I want to do.
That's sweet. Selena, tell me something which lastly I'd like to ask before we open the questions to fans. One thing, if really miss now not being an active part of the industry, or it's something you're very content with, you're okay, it's fine for you, or there's something that you miss, something you wish role could have come at that time, and I would have been able to do it, something like that. Do you have any?
I think the only thing I miss is just hanging out with my friends and speaking more often in my language. I miss that a lot. That's something that I miss the most, speaking in my language and connecting our own jokes in our language, speaking in Bengali, speaking in Hindi, and connecting with friends. And sometimes I miss the hustle bustle of a set, but that's about it, because, this is not the end of life. Whenever I want, I can always go back and do a film and, enjoy the experience of it. So, as I told you, I've been in the industry since the age of 16. The lights and the red carpets don't fool me anymore. The thing of value is performance, delivering a good product, and entertaining. That's the thing I am passionate about, and that's the only part I want to focus on. And if it's required to go on a red carpet to focus on that aspect, I will do that. There is no problem. But do I miss it? No, not at all. I'm very happy wherever I am, and I enjoy it. I have a great life. I have been flying all over the world, enjoying amazing experience as an expat. I'm enjoying my children. I'm enjoying my work with United Nations. I am loving my work with cinema. And there is so much more in this world to do, and I'm enjoying every aspect of being myself.
Lovely. So, Selena, so we go further. Let's open the questions to fans. They would love you to ask.
Absolutely. I would like to, if you don't mind, I would like to say hello to a couple of
I would ask you to read the questions so that you could.
So somebody's asking me, please share your skincare routine. Honestly, if we have to work more from the inside on our skin, then we have to do from outside. Yes, of course. The most important routine from outside is the right moisturization, depending on the climate and the place you live in. So if you live in Bombay, I would advise you to use an oil-free moisturizer. If you live like me on the Alps, on the mountains, you need to use a moisturizer which is very heavily oily. So it depends on your skin type and things like that. But the food that you eat, the meditation that you do, and the water that you drink play the most important roles in balancing your hormones and exercising, which keeps your skin healthy. So there is some more messages here. Do you have any that you want to read to me? Sandeep Goyal, thank you.
And there are people who are like, why did you leave films? Everyone needs to know. When can we see more of you? There's so many of these things.
So you can see my film is now live on ZEE5, Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh. The movie has received great reviews. Please do watch it. It is available from today on ZEE5 and enjoy it. And please, once you see the movie, please leave a message on my Instagram ID at Selena Jaitley Official. Follow me there. Leave a message, and next week I will be going live with some of you who have left a special message for me and watched the film. Click a selfie while watching the film and leave that selfie, send it to me, and I would love to tweet it and I would love to post it. Which movie, Mr. Miss Flaunt, that is asking, the name of the movie is Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh. It's an amazing, amazing story about relationships on ZEE5. Neelam Ahmad, I am saying your name. And thank you, Rage by the Closet. Thank you for your lovely comments on the film. I'm so glad you watched it. Thank you so much, Rage by the Closet. Thank you for watching the film. Pushkar, thank you
And
for saying hello.
yeah, people are raging about your film Janishing. I mean, I remember what a big rage it was from the beauty pageants to the films, and you were this blue-eyed girl, like such. I remember those days. I was like just getting fascinated by films at that age, and
Yeah.
it was in such a roar, and there are people who still remember that. It was one of the most
Yeah, I was
beautiful.
very young.
I was
I was myself just out of school when I did that movie. So for me, I was rather immature when I did that movie, but it will definitely always be one of the most special movies of my life. By my dear friend Firoz Khan. I was introduced by the legendary Firoz Khan, and I couldn't ask for anything better in my life. I think that's a beautiful movie. It is as Bollywood. That movie is as Bollywood as it can get. I want to
exactly.
thank Rishabh 197 from Indore. He is a dear fan and follower and friend. And I just want to say thank you, Rishabh. I always do see your messages. Thank you. He's from my hometown in Indore. And thank you always for leaving such wonderful messages for me. I appreciate that, Rishabh. Thank you. And God willing, soon I'll come to Indore and maybe one day we get to meet each other as well. So thank you so much.
I'm just figuring out last couple of few minutes because there's so many. Everyone wants you to take the name. They are sending hearts. I'm trying to figure out what one I can give you. But Selena, how does it feel like fans still like it's one of the most heartwarming things which an actor complete, I would say, to have so fans by your side.
Uh, my fans keep me going. They do. It is absolutely wonderful the amount of things they notice about you as an individual. So, the only person who notices the most things about you as an individual is your parent, and then come your fans who know everything about you. They notice everything, or maybe something from a movie somewhere, or a dialogue, something which inspires them, or a aspect of their life. And it is wonderful to know that you can have that impact on people, and I offer immense gratitude to whichever power there is in the universe to give me this opportunity, to give me this platform, to have so much love. Must have done something right in a past life. So thank you, all of you. And yeah,
Yeah, I think the maximum request is for a song. Like before I let you go, one sweet line from your end, so that fans will be like, "God, it's like done." Something from you.
um, honestly telling you, today is not the day when I can sing. But I would like you to know something very special about the song in my film. The song is called Sajani Sajani Radhikano Milan Geet Gayo Re. It was written in Braj Bhasha by Rabindranath Tagore, this song.
Oh,
So this is the opening track. It's a beautiful song, and the singer of this song is such a talented girl that I would feel very bad even trying to sing this song, because I wouldn't take it away from her for anything. She cannot see, she is visually challenged, and
oh.
she sang this song for the movie, and it is the title track of the film, Sajani Sajani Radhikalo. And this you have to hear this song, and anyone and everyone who has heard this song has been completely bowled over by it.
But I thank you so much, Selena, for giving. Really
Thank
means
you. Wonderful talking to you, and fans, I love you. And thank you so much for being here, and thank you for showing me your love. And I love speaking to you. Thank you for asking very valid questions. And thank you for your amazing
more
review.
of you. We hope to see more of you, Selena.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.